would Kang do part 3? Yeah. Are we excited for this?
Look,
yeah.
I mean, I've actually been studying.
Yeah, I'm glad. I've got you just history books.
I did half a history degree, guys.
And Leggy's complained about both places that we've chosen the last two, by the way. 2 weeks ago we did Austria. Last week we did ancient Egypt. Now we're going to recent history. We're not going to struggle with this. History you're alive for, yeah?
I was how old?
3. 2008. Coldplay and Pink dominated the radio. Barack Obama has just been elected, and we're going to talk about what would have happened if she found Woso not in 2019, but in 2008. What would Michelle Kang do?
Well, we've all heard of the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is the Kang of Wall Street.
The Kang of Wall Street.
Yeah. Look, they're
the Lion of Wall Street. The Lion of Wall Street.
Look, as the world is crumbling financially, crippled by, the global financial crisis, Michelle Kang comes in, the savior that she is, and she pronounces herself as the leader to take Woso out of the dungeons, out of the dredges, and to save it. Yeah. And as the lovely omnipotent capitalist that she is, she goes, all tickets for free.
All tickets for free in 2008.
Everyone come to the games.
Maybe I'd like Michelle Kang.
The only caveat is you will have to sign your name in blood to say that Michelle Kang is the Lord and Savior of Woso.
Oh my God.
And you have to just join the Michelle cult.
You know what? You've done better there. Maybe I'll start giving you history,
Thank you.
But I'm going to give you my answer, right? So 2000, I've gone based on the history that was into what the history that will be, yeah? So 2008 Woso, we're gonna flash back, yeah. Leanne Sanderson and Kelly Smith combined for 70 goals in 2 seasons as Arsenal were winning FA Women's Premier Leagues at ease. North Korea won the Under-17s World Cup. Sydney Leroux's USA won the Under-20s World Cup. Carly Lloyd won USA Gold at Beijing in extra time. Birgit Prince and Connie Pohler's Frankfurt have won their 3rd UEFA Women's Cup. Woso is in perfect harmony. However, someone, despite their respective league win and her 3rd FIFA Player of the Year, is not too happy this season. After losing the Beijing Gold, Marta Vieira da Silva, the original La Reina, considered the GOAT. She was instrumental in both tournaments for UMIA IK and Brazil. The women's game had a Marta, but it didn't have an economic Marta. We need an economic Marta, someone who's going to take the risk, yeah? And Marta Kang used mathematics and her own raw materials to take the Marta in her own hands, yeah? So instead of buying Spirit, Lyon, and LCL that don't exist, she'd have to choose different teams.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? So I want to ask you, which teams would you pick? It's 3 teams. Give me 3 teams.
Any 3?
Yeah.
Frankfurt for one, yeah. I think she'd probably choose like Sky Blue FC at this point. Kansas Sky Blue.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say she's gonna go here.
Here.
Yeah.
I like that you went here. We'll come back to here in a sec, but we're gonna start with UMIA IK, renamed to UMIA IKang. Straight away. Easy stuff.
Yeah.
The dominant force in the Woso world with Marta at the time. Her last season was there and she was ready to take over, but obviously a logo change is required. Yeah. We have UMIA IK's logo here, and I'm showing you a very small change. Done. And we have lions instead of antlers.
How long did that take you?
Oh, so like 5 hours. No, I'm kidding. No, it was like 2 minutes, but just 3 lions. So anyone who sees the UMIA IK logo, you know what I'm talking about. They get LA Soul. Obviously, so that's where Marta moves. Yeah. The girl from Seoul, without a soul, solemnly swearing to use her solo funds to buy LA Soul to solidify herself in Woso. Clearly not a Soldom affair. No. And then I was going to go Frankfurt. I love that. I was going to turn Birgit Prince into the Burger Queen of Europe. Yeah. I even thought about getting Rayo Vallecano.
Oh, yeah.
So Rayo Vallecano won the Liga F, in that year. And if you actually look at their logo has like a red thunderbolt. That's like an arrow. Yeah. That looks... The only thing you can ascribe this arrow to is literally like the economic downturn of Earth. Jesus. Like, it's literally like... I think Rayo Vallecano predicted the GFC. Like, Kang saw the opportunity to just make a logo change and then just make it a green arrow pointing upwards. Lastly, I thought about doing like Arsenal.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You do Marta's and all.
Yeah.
And a potential takeover of Meadow Park to remake the new Lion's Den. But I went with Michelle Kang coming here, Australia, being an Australian martyr, right? And the reason is that in 2008, that's when the W League's inaugural season started. So Perth hosted Sydney at Members Equity Stadium, which will be renamed to Members Profit and Equity Stadium under Michelle Kang. And who would Michelle Kang support out of these teams, right? It's pretty obvious. It's the eventual champions who embody the lioness spirit, the Queensland Roar. Yeah. Doesn't even have to change the name, doesn't change the logo. She's the new queen of the Roar.
This team, by the way.
Yeah?
It's good. It's a good team.
Yeah, and there's a reason why, right? You wouldn't have to change anything, but imagine they had Kang investment from then. They wouldn't be struggling now. And you could even change the names of their greats. To me, Kang Yallop.
Jesus.
Yeah? Claire Pole Kang Horn. And then eventually Kang Trina Gorry. Like, you have so many, like, who could just easily become Kang pilled. And then she's smart and she sees the potential of the Australian sport with money. She'd also rebuild Suncorp Stadium into Solcorp Stadium.
Of course,
because it would be with LA
Yeah,
Sol, Solcorp Stadium. But she'd also buy a second tier club. Obviously, you'd have to buy an internal second tier club down the line.
She's
to
doing
funnel,
something she's not doing
You
now.
have to funnel the Queensland Academy products into Queensland Road, right? You could take Bundaberg Spirit, obviously, like Washington Spirit, Aussie Washington Spirit at the time, but she just chose the Queensland Academy, Queensland Academy of Sport to funnel the youth talent through the pathway to Queensland Roar, right? So the Australian martyr is playing Kangaroo mode, and she's saving / killing Aussie Woso from its inception. Like, imagine Australia was just Kang pilled from the get go.
Well, I mean, it died a quite slow death. This would be a quite fast death at this point.
Well, I mean, it would be to a point where Brisbane War just become the ultimate like utility in the W League, which is crazy to think about. But I think that's what Michelle Kang would do. The diversified portfolio.
That was great.
I think obviously of those three teams, who do you think would be the best? You reckon surely Yumia I Kang just is there her number one?
I think so, but I also think
But LA Soul though.
LA Soul.
LA Soul.
I mean, if we're remembering, this is the period of time where the NWSL, the US practically owned those players.
Was this this is the WPS? No?
Yes.
Or is it just it's
so
just
they
changed.
practically owned the US Women's National Team players.
Crazy.
Kang would have put.
She would have bought all of them. The academies. She would have owned all the colleges
pretty
as
much.
well. Just oh my god. But yeah, that is how I think Michelle Kang would treat the global financial crisis, seeing an opportunity for what it is, and last but not least, it's a movement, not a moment.
So I ain't talking just to hit it back. I just wanna see you smile. I can't get you off my mind.